My name Lil IQ. I come from Lake Worth, Florida. I was born in West Palm.
Low IQ. Tell me about that name. How you come up with that?
It's funny, man. I went through probably 100 rap names when I was growing up, and I don't know how I stumbled upon Low IQ, but it really just means that I go dumb on the beat. That's why I named myself that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's also like kind of like a reminder to myself to, you know what I'm saying, say that I really know nothing. You know what I'm saying? To like keep myself humble at the same time. So,
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So you were born in Florida?
Born in Florida, yeah. Born in Lake Worth, Florida. Well, born in West Palm, raised in Lake Worth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you went through, a whole slew of names. How long have you been?
1,000 names.
How long you been doing music for?
I've been doing music since summer of 5th grade, going into 6th grade.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just started with like, I had homeboys, I was just in the neighborhood and they would always rap and stuff like that. And we were just talking about it one day and I was like, I rap too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we just linked up one day and we just recorded a track. Well, not even recorded a track, just wrote some verses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's really where it started, just that summer. And then ever since then, I've just been writing lyrics.
And what made you kind of get serious with it? You wrote some verses, but what made you like want to get into a studio and actually start recording?
I think it was just a passion. I always had passion for music. I've always been involved in music. I play, a few instruments. You know what I'm saying? I play piano, trumpet, and yeah, I just always been into music. So I guess like when it came to rapping,
yeah,
I think it was people's reaction to me rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Everybody was like, "Yo, this kid's like really good," because like I was known for being the rapper. At least where in my school,
Yeah.
I was always known for being a rapper. So I would just like, I want to show more people, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything that came with it. So
Right.
I just started recording myself like with a little camera and I just put them on YouTube. And that's how I first started. When I first recorded, I didn't know anything about microphones or anything like that. I just thought you just rap over the beat or whatever. So that's just what I started doing. And after that, I guess I could say I always kept it, I always felt like it was serious to me because, I see music as an art form. It's not just, I mean, I have fun with it too, but it's really an art form for me. It's always been like that. I've always been making my own music before I even rapped. I like play the piano and I'll make little songs and stuff like that.
So, what made you actually, or how did you figure out that, you needed to get into a studio and record the vocals separately and do all this and actually structure it correctly? Like
Yeah.
you said you were just doing YouTube videos, just rapping over the song.
Yeah. It just came from watching other artists. As I got older, I started to study the game a little bit more. One of my homeboys had lent me a CD. It was called The Art of Rap. And it really just taught me a lot about how to structure verses and hooks and stuff like that. Because when I first started, I only wrote like 16s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then like as I watched the DVD, and I listened to how other songs were made, then it really hit me. Like I understood like, okay, you gotta, put a verse, then a hook, and
Right.
And then just watching other like famous rappers like Jay-Z and stuff like that, videos of them in the booth, it just came to me like, okay, if I want it to sound good, I really got to do this. And it was really a process for me, just not just for me, but for my whole team, because I came up with a bunch of guys that rap, so it was really a process for us to get our own equipment and everything like that, and just start recording. Yeah.
And you said you were like listening to Jay-Z. So who are some of your influences?
Some of my influences, when I first started rapping, it was Bone Thugs, straight up. I love Bone Thugs. That's why I started rapping fast and all that. First beat I ever rapped to was a Twister beat. I think it was called Kill 'Em All. And yeah, and who else? Lupe Fiasco, definitely. The Cool is like, The Cool and Food and Liquor, those are like my favorite albums. Nas, Common,
So where
A
in
lot
that
of
spectrum do you fit in? Like what style do you have?
That's a funny thing about me. Because I studied all of them, I feel like I kind of have I'm really versatile. You know, I can do everything in between. That's just how I see it. If somebody calls me up, yo, I want you on this beat, and it's like a Tech Nine type beat, I'll hit the beat, and
Right.
I'll just do my thing over it. But if somebody's like, oh, I got this Young Thug type beat, I can do that too. Or if somebody's like, oh, I got this hip hop boom bap beat, I'll do that too. Just because I'm just a lover of hip hop, so
Right.
and I don't know, it just came naturally to me, really, just to do everything.
Okay.
So,
And
yeah.
have you put out any mixtapes or albums?
Actually, no, I haven't had any mixtapes out yet. I've dropped, I'll say about like 13 tracks. They're on my SoundCloud. I'm working on, putting together a mixtape.
Who's
But
who's producing most of your music? Are you just finding beats online, or do you have a producer that you work
yeah,
with?
I find beats online. I have friends who are producers, so just depends on what I feel
Hmm.
is, what really hits me. So,
And any shows?
yeah, I've done a few shows. I'll say I've probably been doing shows since I was in high school, probably like junior year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you do shows?
I've done some in West Palm Beach with what's it called? It was some coffee shop, Harold's Coffee Shop. I think that was the first show I ever did.
Hmm.
Um, Maybe not, but that was the first like kind of a lot of people that I rapped in front of. I've done some in pretty much everywhere, but recently I've been doing a lot of shows with Marizi and Musical Moguls in Miami, the Miami area, Broward and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah,
What type of feedback are you getting?
it's been good so far. A lot of people been fucking with me. A lot of people been following me and just telling me to keep going and just fucking with my music. So
Okay.
that's the best part to me. You know what I'm saying?
So that being said, what do you want to do in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself going?
Next 5 years, man, I see myself only going up. That's the only direction I'm trying to go. Trying to go forward, straight
Okay.
up. So
What do you want to be doing though? Like, where do you want to just be doing music? You know.
I want to do a lot of things, man. Music. If I can, have enough money off of music to, just supply my fam and stuff. But I don't even want to stop there. I want to do, acting. I want to do a little bit of everything: writing, screenwriting. Make movies,
Okay.
everything. Like, there's so many things I got planned.
Not media related things.
A lot of media related, just philanthropy and stuff like that too. I want to give back to people because my parents come from a third world country, so I'm trying to
Right.
feed everybody. That's why I just want to keep going forward because I want to make sure I have enough funds to do everything that I want to do. There's a lot of things, man.
Okay.
But
And let's say you had the ability to collaborate with any artist.
uh
Who would you pick?
collaborate with any artist, I think I would pick somebody like Lauryn Hill because she has a beautiful ass voice. And she's an amazing rapper. And it's just dope to say, oh, I got a track with Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to be like, oh, I got a track with Kendrick Lamar. I got a track with, Jeezy. But like, everybody got tracks with them. But if you got a track with Lauryn Hill, you know what I'm saying? That's special right there. You know what I'm saying?
Another level.
Yeah, maybe Lauryn Hill or like Stephen Marley or Damian Marley, one of them,
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so let the people know where they can find your music and any specific shout outs you want to give.
Yeah, man. All you gotta do to find my music is type in Low IQ on Google. LOEYEQ on Google. And everything's gonna pop up. My Instagram, Twitter, my, SoundCloud, all that stuff. Shout out to my boy Flo Rodney. Shout out to my boy Adrian B. Shout out to my homie Prophecy. Them boys been, doing it with me since back in the day when I was like 11 years old, rapping about macaroni and cheese and bullshit. So, just shout out to my dog Ruben Stratum too. He's up and coming. Y'all should look out for Ruben Stratum, man. He's a good rapper. My homeboy Cuts, Jude, Mike, Omar, all them YBM boys. Shout out to Lake Worth, the whole city, man. All them boys, Boynton Beach, Palm Beach, the whole city, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last thing we like to ask our artists is Can y'all spit anything?
Oh, most definitely.
There you go. All right.
Most definitely. Let me think. I swear these days people switch up, can't tell friends from foes. Changing teams like a pickup, so I'm ready to go. I got some talent in this body and soul that I'm trying to show. It's been a goal to make this money till I'm dead in the flow. Don't need blow, don't need dro, and I don't need no hoes. Don't need lean or your fashion faggot, fuck your clothes. My wallet's so damn thick, it should dance on the pole. I got my paper growing just like my fro, and that's for sure. I'm a hot boy, baby, I was born on the stove. That's why I'm bringing the flame. Let you niggas be told I scorch them. First and foremost for the fortune. Don't try me, my son, I'm pro-abortion. Pull up in the portion, I'm pouring a more portion. Y'all see the pretty foreigns, but money is more gorgeous. Yeah.
Hey, dope. All right, man,
Like
I
that.
appreciate you coming, man.
Appreciate you for having me, man. Real talk. Sunblazed. Shout out to y'all, man.